Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to my RV. Today we're going to do a review video on an RV product, the RV vent insulator. And I'm going to give you a little secret because many people think they should only be using these during one season of the year. And we're going to actually give you some hints and benefits of this to be used throughout the year. So today we're going to cover the Camco RV insulator is the one that I've purchased, but there's various ones on the market. The Camco RV insulator here, and I'll post a link to these. We purchased these off of Amazon because of a special one-day sale that they were having. These insulators are meant for a 14 by 14 vent. There is, on some RVs, that's the majority, will be 14 by 14 inches. Some are 16 by 16, so measure your vents ahead of time. Now, the RV vent insulator is meant to put in your vents, and I'm going to show you one of those vents in a moment, to put in your vents. And most people think that they're going to use these in the cold season, that they're meant to help keep heat in when they're running their furnace. So if you start camping early in the season, or try camping later in the season, like Thanksgiving up here in Canada or later, or for the snowbirds that head south. And when I say snowbirds, that's you guys in Michigan and some of the upper states of the US. For us in Ontario, Quebec, Alberta, you know, people, RVers, think these are meant to be put in the vents to keep the warm in. But they're can be used for more than that. Now, the RV vent insulator, if you purchase them through Amazon, they'll actually arrive boxed like this. If you purchase them through your RV dealer, as I normally buy most of my parts through my RV dealer, because when you purchase from your RV dealer, they get to know you and they'll work you out some deals because you're a returning customer. So I normally buy all my parts through Bella Vista RV here in Oro Medonte. These just happen to be a one-day sale. So normally in Canada, off of Amazon.ca, these are going to run somewhere between $20, $21 up to about $28 to $30. Even some of the knockoffs are going to be in that price range and more. You get lucky like we did, we found them on a one-day Camco sale at $9 each. So we picked up 3 of them for our RV. Now, most RVs are going to need somewhere between 2 and 3 if you're covering all the vents. Do you need to cover all the vents? No, you don't. Now, let's open up this package. If you buy it from your dealer, it'll come in this plastic package with the little info tag on it. And you just take that off. You can keep the plastic if you want for storage purposes. Now, this is a 14 by 14 vent insulator. It's 2 3/4 inches thick. You'll see it has this fluffy cover on it. Now, it does have a zipper, so you can open it, pull out the foam that's on the inside if this gets dirty and you want to wash it. Now, I purchased the one with the reflective edge because they do come in 2 forms. You can buy it where it's all the cloth wrapped right around, or you can buy it with the reflective. And I'm going to recommend you buy it with the reflective. The reason being, and this will be the secret, when you put these in, they're great to keep heat in the RV because they go up in the vent, and as heat rises when you're running your furnace, as you can imagine, your vent is one of the weak spots to keep heat in because it's a thin plastic cover. And you can do things to better improve keeping the heat in, like I've done, where I've put in MaxxAir 2 covers. So you have, imagine this is your vent cover, and that's there, and it's just a thin plastic. And then you put another cover over top that helps keep rain out when this vent cover is open, and it keeps sun off of it. Plus, it gives you an extra layer of keeping snow off your vent, which would let cold come in. And that's the idea of these insulators. You put them in. So let's do this. We're going to actually show you the vent up here. So I'm going to grab the camera and the tripod, and I'm going to tilt this, and you're going to see our vent. And this one is open so you can get an idea. It's just thin and plastic. Now, if I put the camera down and we take our camera and point it up, yeah, we're going to do some editing there. Okay, so the camera's pointed up. What I'm going to do is show you that normally the heat would rise and would come out. You'd lose some of your heat. Even though this would be closed, you're going to lose some heat because that's just thin plastic. So the idea of this in the winter is you simply take them, push them right in, make it nice and snug, and boom, that's as easy as it is. Now, as the heat rises, you have 2 3/4 inches of insulation here, plus we have our MaxxAir 2 vent cover over top, so we're keeping snow from sitting right on the vent, and we're keeping heat from escaping. And if you do this on all 3 vents, then you actually get a little more heat retention. The other thing that is nice is in the bedroom, there's always one of these vents, usually right in the middle of the bed. If you just noticed when I put that in, it's now cut light out. So if you want to sleep in a little earlier, this is also going to keep that light from coming in and hitting you in the face when you're sleeping early in the morning. So let's talk about why I said I bought the ones with the reflective cover. The secret behind these is that most people think it's good for the cold season. They're also great for the summer season. The reflective side here is great for reflecting light and heat back out. Now you'll notice it's a little darker because we have our covers. Even when you open it, you'll notice the amount of light that came in. And this is more of what you're going to get if you didn't have a vent cover over your vents. So now when you look already how it's reflecting the light. And unfortunately, I can't take heat readings today because it's a cool spring day. But you imagine how much light you're reflecting. This is also going to reflect heat. And that's the secret. Use these in the summer months. So again, you'd have your vent cover closed, but we're going to simulate for those of you that only have a vent and haven't put any covers on. So you see how much light we have. You put your vent cover in with that vent closed, and look how much light it is cut out. What it's also now going to do is reflect that heat back out of the RV. And then the 2 3/4 inch insulation is going to keep that heat from coming in. So as you're running your air conditioning through your unit, you're also keeping that cool in by not allowing as much heat to come through your vents. And as I mentioned, most RVs have 2 to 3 vents, depending how big your RV is. And that could be a lot of heat infiltrating, just pushing your AC to run longer and longer. So the secret is these are great year-round. When you want to just open your vents for some fresh air because it's not a really hot day, again, as you can see, nice and easy, pull them down, and they're out of the way. Throw them up, keep the heat out, keep the cold in. It's a great little investment for using in your RV, especially if you find them on sale in that, $15, $20 mark. If you get lucky like us at $9 a piece, $27 for an entire set, that's a phenomenal deal. We're going to put them throughout our RV, and in those mornings when I'm traveling and I've been shooting all day long for 8, 10, 12, sometimes 14 hours, and the sun comes up at 5:30 in the morning, but I'm not due to be on site to do any video and photo shoots till 9 or 9:30, I can catch a couple extra hours sleep by blocking that sun that we've seen here. So I hope that has been helpful to you guys. Please let me know about the comments. Please subscribe to the channel. We greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button if you like the video, and let me know any comments or if there's products that you would like to see or have a discussion about, and I'll look to do a specialized video using my previous ownership experience of an RV dealership, as well as my experience in sales and parts over the 15 years that I owned a dealership, and we'll try to help you out along the way. Thank you to you guys. Please check back. There's going to be more videos on RV products, some how-to videos coming up, and I look forward to seeing you here back at the channel. Take care.